In a cozy little house, where the morning sun painted everything in warm, happy colors, lived a little girl named Amina. Amina was 6 years old, with long, shiny black hair tied back in a neat ponytail. She loved wearing her favorite lavender dress and her comfy white shoes. One bright morning, the kitchen was filled with the delicious smell of breakfast. Amina's mommy was busy. She was trying to make toast with one hand while holding Amina's tiny baby brother in the other. The baby was cooing softly, wanting a little cuddle. Amina watched her mommy for a moment and saw she needed some help. She walked over with a big, helpful smile and said, "Mommy, I can help." Her mommy looked down, her face lighting up with a warm smile. "Oh, Amina, that would be wonderful," she said. So, Amina carefully took the plates from the lower cupboard, one by one, and set them on the breakfast table. She was very focused, making sure each plate was placed just right. Then, she took the pitcher of orange juice. It was a little heavy, but she held it with both hands, and slowly, carefully, poured a little juice into each glass, not spilling a single drop. Finally, she put the freshly toasted bread on a plate and placed it right in the middle of the table. The table looked perfect. Amina's mommy looked at the beautifully set table and then at her daughter. She gave her a gentle hug and said, "You are very thoughtful, Amina. Thank you for being such a big helper." Amina felt a happy little flutter in her heart. Helping her mommy made her feel so good inside. Later that day, the sun shone brightly into the living room. Amina's baby brother was in his cozy little cradle. He was a bit fussy and couldn't seem to fall asleep. Amina tiptoed over to the cradle. She remembered how her mommy would sing a soft song to help him sleep. So, Amina began to gently rock the cradle, back and forth, back and forth. As she rocked it, she started to sing a sweet, quiet lullaby. Her voice was as soft as a feather. "Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are," she sang. The baby stopped fussing. He looked up at Amina with his big, curious eyes, and a tiny smile appeared on his face. He loved hearing his big sister's voice. Amina kept singing, her song filling the room with love. Slowly, the baby's eyelids grew heavy, and he drifted off into a peaceful sleep. Amina smiled. She carefully pulled the soft, warm blanket up and tucked it gently around him, making sure he was snug and cozy. Watching her little brother sleep so soundly made Amina's heart feel full and warm. She knew that taking care of her family was a very special job. The afternoon was sunny and perfect for playing outside. Amina took her favorite doll, Rosie, out to the green, grassy yard. Rosie had a pretty pink dress and curly brown hair. Amina was having a wonderful time, pretending to have a tea party with Rosie under the big oak tree. Just then, a little girl from next door came over. Her name was Lily, and she was new to the neighborhood. She stood by the fence, looking a little shy. She didn't have any toys with her and just watched Amina play. Amina saw her. For a moment, she held Rosie the doll a little tighter. Rosie was her very favorite. But then, she looked at Lily's sad, lonely face. Amina thought about how much fun it would be to play together. So, she stood up, walked over to Lily with a friendly smile, and held out her doll. "Would you like to play with Rosie?" she asked kindly. Lily's eyes lit up. A big smile spread across her face as she nodded eagerly. Amina gave Rosie to Lily, and soon, both girls were laughing and playing together. They took turns pushing Rosie on the little toy swing and had the best tea party ever. Sharing her favorite toy had turned a lonely afternoon into a happy one, filled with friendship and laughter. The next day at school was full of learning and fun. During playtime, Amina noticed one of her classmates, a little boy named Tom, sitting on the floor. He was frowning and looked very frustrated. He was trying to tie his shoelaces, but the laces were all tangled up. He kept trying and trying, but he just couldn't get it right. Amina remembered how her dad had taught her to make two bunny ears with the laces. She walked over to Tom and said gently, "I can help you. My dad showed me a secret way to tie shoes." She knelt down beside him. "First, you make one bunny ear," she explained, making a loop with one lace. "Then you make another bunny ear with the other lace." She showed him how to cross them over and pull them tight. Tom watched her carefully, and together, they tied the shoe. "Wow, thank you," Tom said, wiggling his foot in his newly tied shoe. Their teacher, who was watching from across the room, smiled proudly and gave Amina a little nod. Later, during art class, another friend, Mia, accidentally knocked her box of crayons off her desk. Crayons scattered all over the floor. Some of them even rolled under the tables. Mia looked like she was about to cry. Before the teacher could even come over, Amina was already on her hands and knees, helping Mia pick up every single crayon. She even shared her own special sparkly crayons with Mia until all of hers were found. Amina was discovering that helping her friends made school even more fun. After school, as Amina was walking home, she heard a tiny, sad sound. Meow, meow. She looked around and saw a small, fluffy kitten hiding under a bush. It looked very skinny and was shivering a little, even though it wasn't cold. Amina's heart went out to the little creature. It looked so thirsty. She slowly approached the kitten, speaking in a soft, gentle voice so it wouldn't be scared. "Hello, little one. Are you thirsty?" The kitten just looked at her with its big green eyes. Amina quickly ran inside her house. She asked her mommy if she could give the kitten some milk. Her mommy said yes and helped her pour a little milk into a small bowl. Amina carefully carried the bowl outside and placed it on the ground near the kitten. At first, the kitten was shy, but it must have been very thirsty because it slowly crept out from under the bush and started to lap up the milk. Lap, lap, lap. It drank every last drop. As it drank, Amina reached out her hand and gently petted its soft fur. The kitten didn't run away. Instead, it started to purr, a loud, happy rumble. The little purring sound was the sweetest thank you that Amina had ever heard. She felt so happy that she could help a little animal feel safe and cared for. As the day came to an end, the sky was painted with beautiful shades of orange, pink, and purple. The family gathered in the living room, enjoying the quiet evening together. The baby was sleeping peacefully, and the house was filled with a calm, happy feeling. Amina's dad turned to her and asked, "Amina, what made you happy today?" Amina thought about her day. She thought about helping her mommy in the morning, singing her baby brother to sleep, and sharing her doll with her new friend, Lily. She remembered helping Tom with his shoelaces, sharing her crayons with Mia, and giving milk to the thirsty little kitten. So many things had happened. She looked at her dad and said with a big smile, sharing and helping. That's what made me happy. Her mom and dad looked at each other and then back at her, their faces filled with love and pride. They pulled her into a big, warm family hug. Being together and knowing she had made a difference in someone's day was the best feeling in the world. Kindness is like a little seed. When you plant it, it grows and grows, spreading happiness everywhere. When Amina helped her mommy, she planted a seed of helpfulness. When she rocked her baby brother, she planted a seed of care. By sharing her doll, she planted a seed of friendship. By helping her classmates, she planted a seed of teamwork. And by being kind to the little kitten, she planted a seed of compassion. Every small act of kindness made the world a little bit brighter and a little more loving. Because when we care for others, love grows everywhere. Sharing makes hearts happy. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more stories.